Shalom Aleichem, my dear brothers. Baruch Hashem, I'm still steiging, learning. Baruch Hashem, Chas Hashem. Even though these crazy people are telling me get married. You know something? And the Malhab is trying to stop everything you do for a tzaddik to get married, so he should marry his daughter. There's no way to get married. The only way to get married is the Rebbeinu Shalom helps you, brings down your zivik and shemayim. So, Baruch Hashem, I wrote down, hopefully Rebbeinu Shalom should bring down the Malachi from Chesed, Malachi Yitzchak for Avoida, Malachi Yaakov Yisrael for Torah, and Malachi Moshe Rabbeinu, which I wrote down already to teach us the Torah, that we shouldn't forget the Torah in the yeshivas. I see as the Torah is weakening in all the yeshivas and all the moistus. The kids are left clueless almost in Torah, almost clueless, as if there's no Torah left on the world. Well, the Torah hasn't left this office, Baruch Hashem. As much as the Yetzer Hara is keeping pushing and everything it is, in the battle of the Satan, the Yetzer Hara, the Malhab, and the Malachi, the Amalek is continuing going on. It's continuing going on. We don't know when it's going to end. My brother was listening to a YouTube channel yesterday from Freilich Orchestra, and it hit my heart very strong, especially this afternoon when I heard my insurance was canceled on 2 vehicles on mine. Baruch Hashem, 3 vehicles, and 2 of them are activated, able to work. One of them I have Baruch Hashem insurance on. The other 2 have been looking off to throw the insurance, so I have to give them away to another company or something in order to get insurance on it. But who knows what's going to be. So I was listening to Freilich Orchestra yesterday, and I heard the song of Malachai Poyo Yo, Kanik Desi Hashem. I feel like doing the same thing, walking to Har Chayev, and saying, Kanik Desi Hashem. I'm the only one, I feel like I'm like one of the only ones that's keeping the Torah the way it's supposed to be done. And as you see, I'm going to have my Seder Mitzvah Hashem. It comes to be if I don't move out of here before Pesach. If I move to the state, the Rebbeinu Shalom wants me to stay away, what I do. So I'm going to have my Seder here. And so I'm going to start cleaning up the Pesach. I put away most of my equipment already. I'm going to put out that folding table over here and have the little Seder. I have no choice what I got to do. Live like a regular Yid. I even feel bad. I shouldn't even walk into other people's houses because I see how strong the Yetzer Hara is working. I say that Sarah's Nidus at least twice or 3 times or 4 times a day. It's part of my learning, it's part of my limit. I make a Torah. To say we're supposed to learn Krishma. A lot. The reason why we learn Krishma during the day is to kind of learn the Torah. It's one of the halachos in the sentence brothers, and one of the halachos in the Torah. The reason why we learn Krishma, so people that are working, that kind of learn the Torah is basically they're learning Krishma. But for the halachos it's not enough, right? That's what the Gemara says. Ma'isa, Baruch Hashem, kind of learn the Torah the way it's supposed to. You know, working and everything. Kind of like a bit of a samba. But what can we do? The Yetzer Hara is growing stronger. I'm going to a friend's house, and before I know, as I say, that Sarah's Nidus, Kadas Bichas and Mechel, the mother's on the phone talking to her mother, be kind, let's just keep it up there. Meanwhile, the daughter, the granddaughter, is basically the daughter of that mother, 15-year-old daughter, I don't know what she learned in school all her years, screaming, Mommy, 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 Mommy. Where does her keep it up, man? I say Kavaz Vicha Semecha 3 times a day. I felt like just walking out the door. I tried walking out the door. They told me, no, you wait, I'm on the phone. So fine, but why should I be embarrassed that I read a pasuk in the Torah Because I walk into a house and see someone being over that Avera right there. Why should I be embarrassed in seeing that someone's not being kind of Torah's Moshe the way they're supposed to? So I felt like walking out. I felt embarrassed. Being a Ben Torah walking into a house like that. I don't know. I don't know. The generations are getting worse and worse. I feel like we say every percent you finish learning, and it's getting worse and worse generations, and we're waiting for Mashiach all these days. We're waiting for Mashiach all these days, and we're waiting for it to happen already. We're davening. The Yetzer Hara is still growing stronger, even though we know that towards the end of the Yetzer Hara's life, Hashem is going to make the Yetzer Hara really crazy before he shafts him. And all the Bnei Yetzer Hara and make them really crazy, all the Mount Zera before he shafts them. When Father shafts them, they're going to be like a dome, a shtick latka. Let's hope that happens already. On the Maisa, as we go on, we don't know what to start. So I'm just going to play some songs here. I have my microphone, my sound system is out here. Just put away ready to play something. And of course, this town has hardly used me to play music. I'm the most talented musician. One of the most talented musicians out there. And they have not used me to play music whatsoever. So, Hashem has justice for that. And every time I say Moedim Shmoneh, I thank the Baruch HaRav. I tell you, even you know the fact of lost insurance, losing insurance of 2 vehicles now, a month or two, losing insurance to make me own insurance. I even get the email that block my emails, they block my phones, they erase my contacts. They do all these crazy things. It's not just like my Haftarah says, where the Pashas Babak, when they share Yaakov, the Yaakov Neyado. Kadosh Baruch Hu. We have to only turn to Hashem. It's the only thing. We soon won't have any phones working. Nothing will work. No phones will work. And all we have to turn is to the Rebbeinu Shalom himself and ask him to help us. Before we know that day is going to happen. And then we'll notice the revealing of the Hashem, Rebbeinu Shalom himself. No phones will work. Nobody will have any single phones will work. Be totally blurred. Everything will, you'll look at your phone and it'll have no service whatsoever. People think they're going to erase contacts. Before we know, Hashem is going to erase all the contacts, and all the contacts are going to be Hashem to ask him for help us. That's what's going to be before Mashiach comes. The Yaakov of Neyodo. That's what's going to be. Won't be able to turn to anybody besides Hashem. As we see, I was just driving the other day, a few hours ago actually, driving down 4th Avenue in Lakewood towards the shul. The girl just swung out of her driveway, nearly missing me. Where does she learn how to drive? Supposed to signal yield to back out of a driveway, supposed to yield to people, and she basically ran almost right into me, knocked me off the road almost. I move out of the way. She just takes off. That's where the meters are these days, the people. Where's the Lakewood police? Nothing. The Lakewood police is full blown. What do they do already? How many tickets do they get out of day? Nothing. They sit there and they're playing their phones all day. That's what they do, watching their phones. Who knows what's going on? Well, it's such a Balaam HaFoot. Such a crazy world. It's not normal. It's just not normal. Anyways, I'm just going to play a little bit from my heart, because I feel like saying Sumkanik and Esel Hashem Bok and Harchayev, and asking Hashem to spare my soul, just like Leon. And who knows if that's going to happen, or if the rule is going to happen eventually. I feel like I'm the only one that's keeping the Torah the way it's supposed to be. Get married to bring children on this world is just the worst thing almost. The wishes is so bad already between the children that there's no type anymore. It's almost full of the Yetzer Hara in the world. it's all bad to come. And people don't even notice how the Yetzer Hara is eating them up and just taking them in the direction of Ra. Anyways, so I'm gonna play some songs from my heart. Lev Shali, and see what's gonna be. Hopefully, should be a Gula already. Just also Mashiach already. Maybe we'll have Mashiach already in Beis Mikdash this year. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna be? Who knows what's gonna be? Who knows what we'll hold in a few days from now? I feel like I'm almost at the last days of my life. I don't know where I'm holding. I don't know how much I can go with this time. So we're all asking together for Mashiach to end up in Shalayim Yerushalayim shall see it. So let me play some songs from my heart. And hopefully these songs should reach the ears of the Rebbeinu Shalom and bring us Mashiach's kingdom here in England. And we should all end up in Shalayim Yerushalayim. The Rebbeinu Shalom just take one of my vehicles. They're not davening hard enough. What can I do? Well, what can I do? As I was davening today, this morning, the tefillas, got them blowing the shofar to that the Yetzer Hara that's watching me in my room, that those Yetzer Hara like the hungers, Nashimai, or always being mouth on me, calls me all the time. And they could scoop those Yetzer Hara like the Mamzeirs, the name Yetzer Hara. Keep them blowing my shofar between each tefillah to let them know that Mashiach is coming soon, and that their end of their life is coming pretty soon. And they think that my end of my life is coming. My end of my life is coming. I can just picture if I go to Shemayim, there'll be another third world, there'll be another Holocaust, Chas v'Shalom, and be kicked like a flying. More people destroyed in the world than in World War II. Because we have not only one Hitler in this world, we have their children and their descendants that are running in Klal Yisrael to mess up Klal Yisrael. So it'll be a bigger churban than the first World War and the Second World War. Even a bigger churban. So let's hope the Rebbeinu Shalom takes on the war itself. He goes, "V'noikim, he goes down with Echad Shafach. V'noikim Amalek, and V'noikim for Klal Yisrael and for my soul as well." Yeshua's Hashem Ge'er Chaim. Are we heading for another destruction on the world? And my life is ending. But as I see, there's got to be an end. There's got to be some hope somewhere. And I ask Hashem to take my music as a tefillah as well. And try to help the whole world situation. If Klal Yisrael doesn't exist, the world doesn't exist. And that's what Amalek is trying to do. They're trying to destroy the entire world. They're trying to make the whole entire world be Rishoyim. It's like that. There shouldn't be any good in the world. They want only Ra. And they don't understand without the good, there's no support in the world. And they keep on blinding their minds, thinking that the bad is going to overtake the world. But Hashem is the ruler, and Hashem created the Yetzer Hara and He created the Yetzer Toiv. Yes, the Zohar Kodesh says, as brought down in Kehelis, Toiv Yelad Katan Mizak Melech Shein Yudei Elohaz Zohar. Melech Zaken is the Yetzer Hara that a person has from the day he's born. And the Yetzer Toiv is only when a person gets bar mitzvah, gets his Yetzer Toiv in B'noilad of him. And that's what it tells us. Toiv Melech Katan, Toiv Yelad Katan, which is the Yetzer Toiv, and Melech Zaken, and the old king, that doesn't know how to wash himself, which is the Yetzer Hara. And we always have to know to choose the right, to choose the Toiv, and to choose what's good. And eventually, hopefully, there will be a Yeshua coming up. As I asked my friends to take over my vehicles, certain friends of mine to take over my vehicles and put on their insurance that I work for. I'm doing work for them anyways. And it's been just Maspikva. Sorry, it's Maspikva. We asked Hashem for the Gula already. Yeshua. The way people are hacking computers lately these days, taking away people's businesses, doing all the odds and ends. It's like, it's not normal anymore. Ask Hashem to finally take over the world and bring the Toiv, make the Olam Kulei Toiv. Shouldn't be any Ra anymore, shouldn't be any Taivas or Rishas. You should be able to Zeicher. You should be able to eat chalas from the trees. Everything should grow from trees. Nobody should need even to come on to Kezov, which is the kesef, which is the money. People will have enough riches. Everybody will have what they need and able to learn the Torah the way they're supposed to. We shouldn't have any taivas. We should kind of mitzvah the way we're supposed to. And learn of our children the way we're supposed to. And live a life of Gan Eden already. Call to my dear brothers.